What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my Week 16 NFL predictions. Now, Week 15 just ended tonight on Monday Night Football with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers getting it done at home, defeating the Los Angeles Rams. So Week 15 is in the books, and we're now into Week 16 of the NFL season with the playoff race getting red hot. So I'm extremely excited to do my Week 16 NFL predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record in Week 15 could have been better. We went 8-8, so our long winning streak is over, but at least it wasn't a losing record. It was just a 500 record. But I'm looking to start a new winning streak here and now. So hoping in this video we will get back on the winning track and start a brand new winning streak. Hopefully. Now, before I begin, I do want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy Hanukua, a very Happy Kwanzaa, even a Happy Festivus from the Dangerous Alliance here. And hopefully you guys will be celebrating those holidays with your friends, family, and loved ones, and celebrating Christmas Day, Hanukkah Day, Kwanzaa Day, and Festivus Day the Dangerously way. And hopefully you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel on this very big month of December, the final month of 2022. And as always, show your support to the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the go. And if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself, and you're ready for Week 16 of the NFL season, welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into my Week 16 NFL predictions. Let's start off on Thursday Night Football with an AFC showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars heading to East Rutherford to face the New York Jets. Now, the Jags are coming off their come-from-behind victory in overtime at home on Sunday, defeating the Dallas Cowboys. After being down 17 points, they found a way to win that game, and Trevor Sunshine Lawrence and the Jags are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road on Thursday Night Football. The other side, you have the New York Jets coming off their heartbreaking loss at home on Sunday, losing to the Detroit Lions, and Zach Wilson and the Jets are looking to rebound and bounce back at home and get above 500 with a victory. So, coming from me in this AFC showdown on Thursday Night Football, this one should be good. You got Trevor Sunshine Lawrence versus Zach Wilson. This one should be a good one on Thursday night, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Trevor Sunshine Lawrence, Travis Etienne Jr., and the Jacksonville Jaguars to get it done on the road and defeat the New York Jets on Thursday Night Football. And now the next matchups, which will happen on Christmas Eve Saturday, starting off with the Buffalo Bills heading to Soldier Field to face the Chicago Bears. Now, the Bills are coming off their big victory at home on Saturday, defeating the Miami Dolphins. They clinched a playoff spot for the fourth consecutive season, but they are looking to wrap up the AFC East with a victory here on the road on Christmas Eve. They're excited the Chicago Bears coming off their loss on Sunday at home, losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, and Justin Fields and the Bears are looking to rebound and bounce back at home on Christmas Eve Saturday. So, coming from me in this huge showdown on Christmas Eve Saturday, this one's going to be good. You got Josh Allen versus Justin Fields. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the Buffalo Bills to get it done on the road and quite possibly wrap up the AFC East division and defeat the Chicago Bears. And now the next matchup on Christmas Eve Saturday between the New Orleans Saints heading to the Dog Pound to face the Cleveland Browns. Now the Saints are coming off their victory at home on Sunday, defeating the Atlanta Falcons, and Andy Dalton, Taysom Hill, and the Saints are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory here on the road. They're excited of the Cleveland Browns coming off their victory on Saturday at home, defeating the Baltimore Ravens, and Deshaun Watson and the Brownies are looking to continue winning ways and get another big victory at home on Christmas Eve Saturday. So coming from me in this matchup on Christmas Eve Saturday, this one should be good. Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill versus Deshaun Watson. This one should be a good one, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, David Njoku, and the Cleveland Browns to continue winning ways and get it done at home once again and defeat the New Orleans Saints. And now the next matchup on Christmas Eve Saturday. It is an AFC South rivalry showdown between the one-win Houston Texans heading to Nashville to face the Tennessee Titans. Now the Texans are coming off another loss on Sunday. What else is new, folks? It's the Houston Texans this season, losing at home in overtime to the Kansas City Chiefs. But once again, the Houston Texans gave Kansas City a run for their money, just like they gave the Dallas Cowboys a run for their money the week previous. But I gotta say, Texans showing up against Dallas last week and then Kansas City this week at home, they are just proving that they want to win this. They want to win a game this year. And the Texans are looking to finally end this long losing streak and get their second win of the season. They're looking to get it done on the road. There's the idea of the Tennessee Titans coming off their loss on Sunday to the Los Angeles Chargers on the road. And Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and the Titans are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this AFC South rivalry showdown on Christmas Eve Saturday, I am going to go with a Christmas Eve upset. I am going to go with the Houston Texans to pull off the upset and get their second victory of the season on the road and defeat the Tennessee Titans. And now the next matchup on Christmas Eve between my Seattle Seahawks heading to Arrowhead to face the AFC West Division champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now my Seahawks are coming off their heartbreaking loss at home on Thursday Night Football, losing to our hated rivals, the San Francisco 49ers. And the Niners, with that victory, won the NFC West Division. And Geno Smith and my Seahawks are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road on Christmas Eve. Their side, you have the AFC West Division champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, coming off their victory on the road in overtime, defeating the Houston Texans. And with the Chiefs' victory, they have won the AFC West for the 7th consecutive year. And Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes and the Chiefs are looking to continue winning ways and looking to lock up the #1 seed in the AFC with a victory and with a little bit of help. So coming from me in this showdown on Christmas Eve Saturday, this one should be good. Geno Smith versus Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes. This one's going to be good, but coming from me, I'm going to go with another Christmas Eve upset. I am going to go with Geno Smith and my Seattle Seahawks to pull off the upset on the road and defeat the Kansas City Chiefs in a close offensive shootout. And now next matchup. It is a huge NFC showdown, one of the big games on Christmas Eve Saturday and in Week 16 between the New York Giants heading to Minneapolis to face the kings of the NFC North, the NFC North Division champions, the Minnesota Vikings. Now the Giants are coming off their big road victory on Sunday Night Football, defeating the Washington Commanders. And with that victory for the Giants, the Cowboys have clinched a playoff spot. And Danny Dimes and the G-Men are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road on Christmas Eve. Their side, you have the kings of the NFC North, the Minnesota Vikings, coming off the greatest comeback in NFL history because the Vikings came all the way back from 33-0 down to defeat the Indianapolis Colts at home in overtime on Saturday to clinch the NFC North Division title and cap off an amazing comeback and Kirk family member Cousins. And the Vikings are looking to continue this amazing year that they're having. They're looking to get it done at home. So coming from me in this big NFC showdown, one of the big games on Christmas Eve Saturday in Week 16, this one's going to be fun because you got Danny Dimes versus Kirk family member Cousins. You got Saquon Barkley versus Dalvin Cook. This one's going to be a good one on Christmas Eve. But coming from me, I am going to go with Kirk family member Cousins, Dalvin Cook, TJ Hawkinson, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and the NFC North Division champions, the Minnesota Vikings, to get it done at home and get to 12-3 and defeat the New York Giants in a banger. And now next matchup. It is an AFC showdown on Christmas Eve between the reigning AFC champions, the Cincinnati Bengals, heading to Gillette to face my New England Patriots. Now the Bengals are coming off their come-from-behind victory on the road on Sunday, being down 14 points, defeating Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And come on, Joe Burrow and the Bengals are now in possession in first place of the AFC North, and they're looking to wrap it up with a possible victory here on the road on Christmas Eve. Their side, you have my New England Patriots coming off their heartbreaking loss on the road, losing to the Las Vegas Raiders on that botched lateral by Jacoby Myers. Even though the game was tied, he could have just went down. We could have gone to overtime, and my Patriots could have won that game against the Vegas Raiders. But for some insane, stupid reason, Jacoby Myers threw a lateral all the way back to Mac Jones, which was picked off by the former Patriot, Chandler Jones, and ran in for a touchdown for the Raiders. And there was a very bad call that was not reversed. It was the touchdown that tied the game for the Raiders. His foot was clearly out of bounds, and the referee said that was a touchdown. This proves the fuckery that these refs have no idea what the fuck they are doing. They're either watching something on television and not paying attention on the call, or they're eating something. But that call and then how that game ended for my Patriots was just a heartbreaker. And Mac Jones and my Pats are looking to rebound and bounce back at home and get back above 500 with a victory. So coming from me in this AFC showdown, and this is also an SEC showdown because you got Joe Burrow, who played at LSU, versus Mac Jones, who played at the University of Alabama. So this one's going to be good. But coming from me, I am going to go with a Christmas Eve upset once again. I am going to go with Mac Jones and our defense and my New England Patriots to rebound and bounce back at home and get above 500 and defeat the Cincinnati Bengals in a close banger. And now the next matchup, it is an NFC showdown between the dangerous Detroit Lions heading to Charlotte, North Carolina to face the Carolina Panthers. Now the Lions are coming off their big road victory on Sunday over the New York Jets, and Jared Goff and the Lions are looking to continue this amazing run they are on, and they're looking to get above 500 with a victory on the road on Christmas Eve. They're excited of the Carolina Panthers coming off their loss on Sunday at home, losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Sam Darnold and the Panthers are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown in the Battle of the Cats, I am going to go with Jared Goff and the dangerous Detroit Lions to continue this amazing winning ways they are on right now and get above 500 and defeat the Carolina Panthers. And now the next matchup on Christmas Eve. It is the Battle of the Birds between the Atlanta Falcons heading to Baltimore to face the Baltimore Ravens. Now the Falcons are coming off their loss on Sunday on the road, losing to the New Orleans Saints. And Desmond Ridder, the former Cincinnati Bearcat, and the Dirty Birds are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. There's how you have the Baltimore Ravens coming off their loss on Saturday, losing to the Cleveland Browns on the road. And Tyson Huntley and the Ravens are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. And hopefully Lamar Jackson will be back for the Ravens. So coming from me in this Battle of the Birds showdown on Christmas Eve Saturday, this one should be good. Desmond Ridder versus hopefully Lamar Jackson or Tyson Huntley. So coming from me, I am going to go with hopefully Lamar Jackson or Tyson Huntley and the Baltimore Ravens to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Atlanta Falcons. And now the next matchup on Christmas Eve Saturday. It is an NFC showdown between the Washington Commanders heading to Santa Clara to face the NFC West Division champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Now the Commanders are coming off their loss at home on Sunday Night Football, losing to their hated rivals, the New York Giants, and Taylor Heineke and the Commanders are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. Their side, you have the NFC West Division champions, the San Francisco 49ers, coming off wrapping up the NFC West Division with a victory on the road, defeating my Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. And once again, it was on the back of Brock, leader of the Pewter City Jim Purdy, and the 49ers are back in the playoffs, and we're going to see if Brock Purdy can get it done for them in the postseason. But the 49ers are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown on Christmas Eve Saturday, this one should be good. Taylor Heineke, who played at Virginia Tech, versus Brock, leader of the Pewter City Jim Purdy, who played at Iowa, Mr. Irrelevant. This one's going to be good, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Brock Purdy, the leader of the Pewter City Gym, and the San Francisco 49ers to get it done at home and defeat the Washington Commanders in a close shootout. And now the next matchup. It is the big game on Christmas Eve Saturday between two hated rivals in the NFC East. One of the big games in Week 16 of the NFL season between the red-hot Philadelphia Eagles heading to the Jerry Dome to face the Dallas Cowboys. Now the Eagles are coming off another big victory on Sunday, defeating the Chicago Bears on the road. And this Eagles team is red fucking hot. They are 13-1. And they are just, I think, a victory away from wrapping up the NFC East division with a victory. And I know my good friend, Doug BTV, who is a diehard Eagles fan, is hopeful his Eagles can wrap up the NFC East division with this victory and looking to continue winning ways onto the playoffs. There is the idea of the Dallas Cowboys coming off their collapse on Sunday, losing on the road in overtime to the Jacksonville Jaguars after having a 17-point lead. And the fact is, thanks to the Giants, the Cowboys are back in the playoffs. But I know Cowboys fans around the world are going to be thinking, you barely beat Houston last week at home. Now you just blew a 17-point lead on the road, losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The chances of the Cowboys making a deep run in the playoffs after collapsing to the Jags and having that 17-point lead just evaporate is going to make Cowboys fans just stress all to hell. Because right now, in my opinion, the Cowboys are not going to make a deep run into the playoffs. Because if they could just barely beat Houston at home and then they blow a 17-point lead against Jacksonville, how can any Cowboys fans trust their Cowboys to make a deep run into the playoffs if they can't win those kind of games that they should never have underestimated? I said it last week. Don't underestimate any team in the NFL because they can pull off a huge upset. And I guess Dallas did not hear me. And they just had a 17-point lead and they just let Jacksonville run right through them. But the Cowboys are looking to rebound and bounce back at home and knock off their hated NFC East rival on Christmas Eve. So coming from me in this massive NFC East rivalry showdown, one of the big games on Christmas Eve Saturday and in Week 16 between two hated rivals, this one's going to be fun. You got Jalen Hurts, who a lot of people are thinking, including myself, is going to be the MVP this year versus Dak Prescott. You got Miles Sanders versus Zeke. You got A.J. Brown versus CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and that wide receiving core for the Cowboys. But coming from me, I'm going to go with my good friend Doug BTV and his red-hot Philadelphia Eagles to continue winning ways and get it done on the road and wrap up the NFC East Division and defeat the Dallas Cowboys. Fly, Eagles, fly. And now the next matchups, which will happen on Christmas Day Sunday, starting off with an AFC showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders heading to Heinz Field to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the Vegas Raiders are coming off their improbable victory at home, defeating my New England Patriots on Sunday after that botched lateral that Chandler Jones picked it up and ran for the touchdown for the Raiders. And Derek Vehicle Carr and Devontae Adams and the Raiders are looking to continue winning ways and keep their wild card hopes alive with a victory on the road on Christmas Day. Their side of the Pittsburgh Steelers coming off their victory on the road on Sunday, defeating the Carolina Panthers, and Mitchell Trubisky and the Steelers are looking to continue winning ways and get a victory at home. So coming from me in this AFC showdown on Christmas Day Sunday, this one should be good. Derek Vehicle Carr versus Mitchell Trubisky. This one should be a good one on Christmas. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Derek Vehicle Carr, Devontae Adams, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, not Jimmy Jacobs, and the Las Vegas Raiders to continue winning ways and get it done on the road and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers in a close one. And now next matchup on Christmas Day Sunday between the Green Bay Packers heading to the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami to face the Miami Dolphins. Now the Packers are coming off their big victory tonight on Monday Night Football over the Los Angeles Rams, and Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road on Christmas. Their side of the Miami Dolphins coming off their loss on the road on Saturday, losing to the Buffalo Bills, and I know my good friend Joseph Collin on the Big Five Field channel is hopeful. Tua tongue on the areola, and the Finns are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup on Christmas Day Sunday, this one should be good. Aaron Rodgers versus Tua Tagovailoa. This one's going to be a really good one. But coming from me, I'm going to go with a Christmas Day upset. I am going to go with the discount double check of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers to get it done on the road and defeat the Miami Dolphins in a close shootout. And now the next matchup on Christmas. It is a matchup between two teams that are not making the playoffs this year. Between the Denver Broncos heading to SoFi Stadium to face the now soon-to-be former Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Now the Broncos are coming off their big victory at home on Sunday, defeating the Arizona Cardinals. And it was all on the back of the former Boise State Bronco quarterback Brian Rippon. And it's time to let it rip because this Denver Broncos season has been an absolute wash. And once again, Broncos Nation, let's ride to the couch this season because you ain't making the playoffs. But the Broncos are looking to continue winning ways and get a victory on the road. There's the idea of the Los Angeles Rams coming off their loss tonight on Monday Night Football, and it just proves that you can have the Super Bowl, you can be the Super Bowl champion one year, but the next year you cannot even be making the playoffs. And that's what happened to the Rams this season. Too many injuries cost the Rams this season for sure because Matthew Stafford has been hurt, Cooper Kupp has been hurt. They had to sign Baker Mayfield as their quarterback one, and the Rams are just not having the best year, and they're not going to make the playoffs. So we're guaranteed a new NFC champion and a new Super Bowl champion this year. But the Rams are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup between the two teams that are not making the playoffs this year, I am going to go with Baker Mayfield and the Los Angeles Rams to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Denver Broncos. And now the Christmas night, Sunday night showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading to Glendale to face the Arizona Cardinals. Now the Buccaneers are coming off their collapse at home on Sunday, losing to the Cincinnati Bengals after holding a 17-3 lead. They found a way to blow that game and lose, and Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road on Christmas night on Sunday Night Football. There's the idea of the Arizona Cardinals coming off their loss on Sunday, losing to the Denver Broncos on the road, and Colt 45 McCoy and the Redbirds are looking to rebound and bounce back at home on Sunday Night Football on Christmas. So coming from me in this NFC showdown on Sunday Night Football on Christmas night, this one should be good. I mean, you got Tom Brady versus Colt 45 McCoy because Kyler Murray is out for the year for the Cardinals. So this one should be a good one. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday Night Football. And now the Monday night matchup. It is an AFC showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers heading to Lucas Oil Stadium to face the Indianapolis Colts. Now the Chargers are coming off their big victory at home on Sunday, defeating the Tennessee Titans, and Justin Herbert and the Bolts are looking to continue winning ways and keep their wild card hopes alive with a victory on the road on Monday Night Football. Their side, you have the Indianapolis Colts coming off the biggest collapse in NFL history because the Colts were up 33-0 at halftime and went on to lose on Saturday on the road in overtime, losing to the Minnesota Vikings. And the fact is, Matt Ryan once again choked. He choked in the Super Bowl for the Falcons when they had a 28-3 lead. And on Saturday, he blew a 33-point lead against the Vikings on Saturday and lost that game. So the fact is, Matt Ryan has got to be the biggest choke artist in NFL history. And Jeff Saturday and the Colts are looking to rebound and bounce back after blowing a 33-point lead on Saturday and looking to get it done on Monday Night Football. So coming from me in this AFC Showdown on Monday Night Football, if you think I'm going to be picking the Colts after they blew a 33-0 lead on Saturday, losing to the Minnesota Vikings, you got another thing coming. Oh, hell no. I am going to go with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers to continue winning ways and keep their playoff hopes alive with a victory on the road and defeat the lowly Indianapolis Colts on Monday Night Football. And those are my Week 16 NFL predictions. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you see winning in Week 16 of the NFL season? Who do you see winning those big Christmas Eve games between the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings? Who do you see winning that massive NFC East showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys? And let me know, what is the best gift you have gotten during this holiday season? And as always, represent your NFL teams in the comment section. Even if they're having a rough year like the one-win Houston Texans or having an amazing year like the Philadelphia Eagles, still represent them. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my Week 16 NFL predictions today, guys. Again, I am so grateful for all of you guys. I'm truly blessed to have you guys part of this Dangerous Alliance, this family. And again, thank you guys so very much for all the support. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button to become part of this bigger and dangerous Alliance. We are getting dangerously close, folks, to 1,100 subscribers on the channel. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, the WWE and Ring of Honor, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, the NFL, college football, and coming in 2023, the XFL, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free and you become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys on the final Monday of December, the final Monday of 2022, for my official New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 17 2023 predictions, Switchblade Okada 6, and Kenny Omega Will Ospreay for the IWGP United States Championship, and my official Week 17 NFL predictions. Later days, guys, have a wonderful and a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy Hanukkah, a very Happy Kwanzaa. Have some time, spend some time with your friends, family, and loved ones, and celebrate those days the dangerously way. And as always, stay dangerous. Later days, and peace.